Okay, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally doing this video. I'm gonna knock it out all today. Excuse the fucking mic placement. Sango beats, right? Man loves to sample the early 2000s and late 90s R&B. Do I have any examples for you off the top of my head? No. This is what I'm gonna go with today. Firstly, I've already done the beat. Okay. Fuck. Let me move this keyboard out of the way 1 second. I promise I'm a musician. I do play that keyboard. Let's write a sample. That's the main sample chop. Let's just go. Let's write a sample. Here it is. My bad. That's that start bit of the song, the intro. Nice and simple. Don't be trying to make sample beats without a sampler. Next thing, little Sango funk karaoke loop bass. I got this from a pack. It's from Splice. It's a Splice loop. Cut it up a little bit because it's got some beats that I don't want. So with the sample, the bass. Right, this is actually going to be really hard to hear because basically I made a bass sound and then took all the bass out of it. So yeah, I made this bass in Mini V. This is just intro vibes. I also do have these vocal chops. Basically, this is doing the job of like the Bale funk or something Sango uses a lot. You'll know what I mean by the Bale funk. It's kind of like that, but not. It's just a Lauryn Hill sample. Okay, let's get to the main juice. What everyone's here for, you know, the drums. Are your drums any good? Alright, so basically triplets. Snares usually like that trap snare, like especially if you're making like the Darokenia beats. The kick and the snare push the beat along and the bounce comes from everything else. I don't really use a two-step hi-hat pattern. I've used a two-step hi-hat pattern. The percussion always drive the bounce. Like if you listen to like Asura and Indra, let's play this all together though so you get the idea. Because why am I beating around the bush, man? It's a good, 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 it's a good. When we're doing the drums, Sango loves to sidechain that sheet, route all your You want to put all your melody, harmony, chords in separate mixer tracks. These are the mixer tracks. These are the mixer tracks. Send them all to one like pre-master, not the drums. Don't send the drums there. Put the limiter on, come to comp. It will probably open up in limit. Send your kick mixer track sidechain to here. Pull the threshold down, ratio, bump it all the way up. Some people go like bare hard and like go 10 plus 1. I think this was like a 7, which is kind of light. You can see when the kick hits, it just dips everything else. To be fair, nothing else is actually that high, but it still has the effect. Always sidechaining. Right, beat switch. Beat switch. Come back to that, I got a meeting. Completely forgot where I was. Oh yeah, beat part 2. That's a gross beat. So move it on. Yeah, my next chop. That sounds a lot. The best thing I can say is get down your basic sample that you know you can hear on the first listen through. The drums. What I like to do is always layer the rims, because no one rim is good enough unless that rim shot's the Pharrell rim. The kick from the Count pack. Always shout out the homies, man, where you getting your samples from. That's the Mike Zara pack. My bad. I'm so used to it being a Count kick, I was like, that's a Count kick. So in combination with the sample. And then basically for the second bit I did the same but removed the switch up. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, keep it simple. The important thing here is like, where's the bass? Where's the bass? So if you listen to the Lake Effect album, a distinctive thing he's been using throughout is it's like the West Coast. Then what I did was just like bring the bass, the West Coast bass in for the beat switch halfway through. But let me show you that bass sound. So mini. This thing's fucking insane. You can do all the bass sounds you fucking want. But if I started with the free OSC, didn't get this patch from anybody, but I watched a lot of videos on basic bass sounds. Sango kit, definitely go cop. But yeah, it's useful just for that. Oh yeah, adding the acapella really makes you like know how good your beat is.
Should've told him I'm raising up on the total. Yeah, boiling over, pot full of Yola. Mix it with the cola, son of a block controller. Can't let him fuck me over. Gotta keep my composure. Look.
Had Yellow Johnnis when I was born. Kept me in the incubator 10 days long. I made up songs, I was like humming tunes. 10 years later, writing in my room. 10 years after that on stage, like it's too soon. But for me, see, my parents met aside.
I'm saying, right. So here's the plan, right? I've quickly reminded myself of some Sango songs. Oh, I love that, did I? Fucking let's have a listen then. So let's try and do something like that. Da 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 da. When we're gonna start, let's get these drums going. That was alright. You know what? We'll do a shake. We'll do a shake. Okay, so we've got a little pattern going here. Let's put in some key. What am I doing? D flat. Alright, so we've got some simple drums, gonna add an 808. So come and take my kick pattern, move it up because it's on D flat. Alright, so we got the basis of it. Quick mix. Sounds like they got something crazy on here, like sad piano. Ignore these like settings, right? Actually, but if you want a mixing video, let me know. Fuck it, let's put some flanger on. Bum, 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 bum. Really simple example. Next, let's do one off this Conte a Todos. Classic rhythm, that ding, cha, 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 ding, cha, cha, ding, cha, cha. Move it in that space, give it the bounce. Find that pocket, man. It is similar to trap in that way. What was I looking for? I want something like super broken. But like this is like literally my version of a Sango type beat. Alright, so that's this beat done. Get the Abelia Bank from Holy. You all know Holy, man, I'm sure you do. But basically, man, this like, listen, gonna edit that right now. Yo, I didn't record an outro yesterday. I'm gonna put some full Sango beats on my Soundcloud, similar to the first beat that I made in this video. If you want any more in-depth shit about Sango, let me know in the comments what you want to see. I'm not sure what I'll be bringing on next. I've obviously got a lot of different styles, but I'm just gonna upload some of these Sango ones first. Peace.